So it's time to distribute. I'm back in my master, so you can see this is the technology master with my pretty poor attempt at a course so far, but I've got some stuff in there, and it's pretending it's next year. I have my class set up. I want to start distributing these. It's quite simple. You have to have the class notebook plugin installed, and all I want to do is say, well, we're going to start. Obviously, we're going to start with activity number 1 and task number 1. So I've choose the right. I'm on the right page that I want. And I'm going to distribute this page, and because I'm distributing to a different OneNote, there's no students here, otherwise I see what the students say. It says, hey, cross notebook distribute. So I click here and it gives me all the OneNotes that I've got that I could possibly distribute it to, and I want to distribute this to my Year 9 Computer Studies class, and I've got two concepts, either class notes or handouts. So I'm going to stick this into class notes and copy it. Nothing appears to happen, but let's go to that Year 9 Computer Studies, Class 3. This is one with only one student, but if I go and click on that student, in their class notes, there is the task 1 is there. Lightweight, if you do one thing at a time, the kids get it fairly quickly. So that student now has that worksheet as simple as that to go. The student can click and write in there and do whatever they want. Master to distribute it. Now I can distribute that to, as you saw, across as anyone I want, because I might teach this 2 or 3 times, so I can do anything I want there. You might see that I want to actually send this to a specific section which doesn't actually exist. Okay, here's a very well set up OneNote master. It's got all these different sections, and for example, I want to have the states of matter. That's what I'm going to be doing next lesson. I'd love to give that to my students. So I go to where my students are. So here's one. You can see there's lots of students in here. Let me just click on this little fly down arrow here. You can see all the students that are in there. I can go and have a look at them and see what work they've done. Well, I only just distributed a few minutes ago, so not much. Click on the up arrow. Here it is here. So I know my next activity is going to be states of matter. I want a section, not just one page. So first thing I have to do is distribute a new section, and we're going to call it states of matter, and we're going to create that. And so this is a large class with lots of people in it, so it takes a little while to create that blank section. But if I go to any of the students and have a look now, we can see that they've got a new blank section called states of matter. And if I go to any of the students, we can see that states of matter exists. Nice time to talk about this button here, reviewing students' work. I can actually have a look at states of matter, and it shows me on all of them. At the moment, I can switch from class to class. It's hard to see, but if you have a look at the top left hand side, you'll see the names changing as I move from student to student. No one's done any work because no one has any work. So we've seen that there's nothing in there. If I now return to the chemistry class, so the states of matter, we'll start off with, I want to distribute this page. Year 8, there's states of matter, and copy that. And it's sending that out to every student in that class. So if we go back and have a look at the target one where we're sending the work to, you can see here it's come back into where I was last time with Lauren Chambers. She's got the overview page, and she's got the experiments there. If I was to go back up and have a look at another student, or I can do this by either choosing them here, states of matter, you can see that overview is there and experiments is there. Easiest way to do is review student work. Let's have a look at states of matter, and we can have a look at experiment, and we can just click through and choose. This hovers over the top, so as I go from student to student, I'm able to click here, give them comments, and come back here. You know it's hard to see, but you can see it is changing from student to student. So that's how we distribute and review the work.